Inning and work, how did it feel for you?
It felt good, first time against big league competition outside of, rehab outing or a stay hot group, but so it was cool to be back in like a real game.
When you think of just kind of what you were working with, how was just kind of the feel of your pitches? Do you feel like you were executing where you wanted them to, hitting your spots?
Yeah, overall it felt pretty good. I thought the fastball execution could be a little bit better, but thought I threw a couple good splitties, a couple good sliders, a couple good curveballs, and overall just good results.
Does this feel like a spring training where like you're rehabbing from Tommy John surgery, or does this like feel like more of a kind of normal spring where your rehab kind of just got completed last year in October?
Just feels like a spring training.
So when you're sitting back and you watch them adding to the starting rotation and so on, do you feel forgotten a little bit because it's been so long since you were able to pitch?
Maybe a little bit. Just trying to go out there and compete and see what happens.
Do you let your brain play out the, where do I fit in game?
Try not to pay attention to that, honestly. Just go out there and do my job.
Did you say this? Okay.
How was the adrenaline compared to what you remember from a year and a half ago?
There was really no adrenaline today. It just felt like a spring training game and try to get some outs.
When you think about just this spring, would you say this is probably the best you felt, just considering you were, you did try to get hot and get ready and be available as an option for the postseason, and then having the off season just to kind of continue with that? Do you feel even maybe stronger heading into the spring, just considering how you did ramp it up and then slow down a little?
The end of last year got the intensity that I feel like I needed, and that helped coming into this year, and had a normal off season ramp up to come into spring training in a good spot, and I think I feel that today.
Did you feel at all that they were close to maybe using you in the postseason last year?
Yeah, I think we were pretty close. I had talks with Gomes and Andrew about it, and everything played out. We were okay, and didn't have to use me.
It worked out okay.
Yeah, it worked out great for everybody.
With what Bill said, with them adding guys, you have an opportunity here with Shohei and Kirsch probably a couple months away to, be in the starting rotation on opening day. Is that something you're seizing that opportunity here in these games in the spring?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go out there and compete for a spot, regardless if those guys are ready or not, and see what happens.